Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. Chilling at the crib right now, man. I can't really complain. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob. As always, I cannot say it enough, man. You know what I mean? On the road to 2K, we about to crack that 1,500 mark any second now. You know what I mean? But I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk, nonetheless, man. Um, I had just seen I had just seen this interaction that had went on social media, man, between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. And according to Ryan Garcia, I'm gonna pull up the exact quote for you guys right here. It's from ESPN Ringside, man, about as credible as can be. Um, Ryan Garcia says on Twitter, that is now known as X, says, I've notified my team I'm going a different route. My intent is to fight Rolando Romero. I pray my team backs me on the decision. Oscar, make this fight happen. That's the move. Bigger fight, bigger business. Hashtag Garcia Romero. Well, obviously, this is just letting you guys know that Ryan Garcia has decided to turn his back on the Devin Haney fight that was in heavy negotiations at this point in time. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, this is a duck. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, but we're gonna get further into it. Devin Haney didn't really like this tweet that he had put out there. So he mentions, don't ever mention my name, pussy boy. This is what Devin Haney says. Ryan Garcia says, you'll be back. Hashtag 30K pay-per-view by, and then it says P. I'm sure it's a curse word of some sort. I'm not sure. It might be 30K pay-per-view by pussy or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Ryan Garcia says after that fight happens to Rollies, the dead fight will be there and even bigger. Even everyone critiquing now will end up seeing it was a bigger move. Plus, he can go fight Richardson Hitchens. Go do your 30K pay-per-view buys. I don't need you, Dev. You need me. Rolly Romero goes on to respond, hashtag spring 2024. Now, let's really dissect what's going on here. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that any of this is a coincidence. You know what I mean? I was fooled. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that Ryan Garcia was really about to step up to the plate and fight Devin Haney, which is the most dangerous fight that he could probably take in the division. You know what I mean? In terms of styles. You know what I mean? Because if y'all follow Mazuma TV, you already knew that I had Devin Haney being a substantial favorite against Ryan Garcia. I thought that he would outbox him and everything. But let's really get the understanding on what's going on. Because like I said, I don't think anything that has happened has been a coincidence. Speaking more about Floyd Mayweather, you know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather coming around Ryan Garcia, mentoring him. As Ryan Garcia quoted himself, he says that Floyd is mentoring him, meaning he's giving this man game. He's giving him advice. He's trying to give him, put him in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe that entire time that Floyd Mayweather has been around Ryan Garcia, he has been convincing him to take the Rolly fight over Devin Haney. Why? Because it benefits Mayweather at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I don't know if you necessarily call that mentoring, because in all honesty, if you're mentoring somebody, you want to see somebody do good, not necessarily for your benefit, but for themselves. You know what I mean? And Floyd is all about his money. You know what I mean? That was his nickname towards the end of his career. That's all he's about. That's all he really cares about at the end of the day. So what did Floyd Mayweather do? Floyd Mayweather started jogging with the man, making it seem like he actually supports this Ryan Garcia kid, and making it seem as if like he really cares about his best interest. Floyd Mayweather does not care about Ryan Garcia's best interest. I'm telling you that right now. He was bringing Ryan around to manipulate this man to fight Rolly Romero at the end of the day. Rolly Romero is with Mayweather Promotions. You know what I mean? So he understands that if Rolly gets a fight with Ryan Garcia, it's going to be a huge fight. It's going to be a great buildup. It's going to generate a lot of revenue. And at the end of the day, Floyd's name is attached to it. So you already know he's going to get a check off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's simple and plain, man. Ryan, and this is exactly why Floyd Mayweather has been throwing shots at Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Talking about belts that don't matter, and they got all these belts, but they only making this much, and even saying things in the past where he was like, "Oh, Devin Haney, we sat down at the table at one point, and this could have been Devin Haney that was fighting Ryan Garcia." So what was his main objective? Making sure that Ryan Garcia does not give Devin Haney that opportunity to be a pay-per-view star or generate some solid pay-per-view numbers. You know what I mean? Because if he does do great pay-per-view numbers against Ryan Garcia, then it'll make his strong. It'll make his case stronger going into this super fight with Gervonta Davis. Because the whole thing that's going around Devin Haney right now is that he's not that big of a star yet. He doesn't generate that many pay-per-view numbers. And I honestly believe the 30K pay-per-view buys that Ryan Garcia is spitting at Devin Haney has came from Floyd Mayweather in them. You know what I mean? I'm sure while Floyd was sitting down with Ryan Garcia and they were getting to talking about his career and what big possible fights could come up, I guarantee you that Floyd Mayweather was just giving them games saying like, oh, you don't need to take that fight right now. Oh, you don't need to take that fight right now. You can fight my guy. You can fight Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could get a big bag off of that. You already made a big bag with me. You already know I'm gonna put you in the right direction. I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this much money. You know what I mean? You could possibly make this much money on the back end. You know what I mean? And then later down the line, that fight with you and Devin Haney will be bigger, and that'll be another check for you. You know what I mean? Easy work. You know what I mean? Easy work. Hello, fighter. You know what I'm saying? Saying little stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, no matter how he puts it, man, he can make it seem like the fighter everybody's critiquing now, but it's gonna be a fight that'll make more sense later down the line. Yo, you should have thought of that before you got into negotiations with Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Why take the steps necessary in order to make a fight with Devin Haney if you're going to pull back at the end of the day and consider the fight that you just turned down not too long ago? When Rolly was like, yo, I'm back in the gym, man. Let's make this fight with Ryan Garcia happen. Ryan Garcia was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? You was taking too long. You and your team was taking their time. You wasn't even in the gym. I'm exploring I'm already in negotiations with Devin Haney. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You're gonna have to wait your turn. All of a sudden, he goes, hangs out with Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? They out running together, and they just kicking it and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, you have a change in mind, and you're about to fight a Mayweather fighter. That is not a coincidence, man. Mayweather was chilling with you strategically. Mayweather was getting on your good side strategically. When you have a history of talking shit about Floyd, he brought you around strategically. You know what I mean? He made it seem like he gave you a great impression. He made it seem like he cared about you. He made it seem like he cared about your career. You know what I'm saying? Just so at the end of the day, he could brainwash you. You know what I mean? Take you out of that loop with Devin Haney, because his whole mission right now is to make Devin Haney not look good, since Devin Haney and Bill Haney didn't decide to sign with him or do business with him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he's bitter about that. And he's gonna find a way to put himself in this situation to make a couple dollars. Floyd Mayweather is a very influential figure in boxing, so it's not going to take much to influence a young and up and coming guy like Ryan Garcia, who's not that much experience in the game. And at the end of the day, let's keep it a buck. He making it seem like he don't care about social media or anything like that. He's somebody who's driven by money. You know what I mean? He's somebody who's driven by money, and you could tell because he's making it seem like Devin Haney needs him. Devin Haney doesn't need you, bro. You are not a champion. And you only have history of doing one pay-per-view. You have one pay-per-view, John, in your whole career. You're not known for selling out arenas. You're not known for habitually doing record-breaking numbers or selling huge dramatic pay-per-views. We can make a case that this really became a big fight because of Gervonta Davis, who has a history of selling pay-per-views. You have no history of doing so. You had one big popular fight, and all of a sudden you think you're this big pay-per-view draw. Bro, for you to be a pay-per-view draw or be a pay-per-view star or be a superstar in boxing, you have to prove time and time again, regardless of who you're fighting, that you could generate big numbers. You don't have a history of doing so. I can't call you a pay-per-view star. I can't call you a superstar. I don't care what Floyd Mayweather says. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's looking like right now, man. I feel bad for Devin Haney, honestly. But I guess that's just the business of the game, man. Is eat or be ate. You know what I mean? It's kill or be killed. That's the type business that we in, and a lot of people seem to get fucked over in the process of being in the business. It's happened to me, and it's happened to the best guys. You know what I'm saying? It's just what happens. You know what I mean? It's not personal. It's business. I get it, but at the end of the day, you cannot say that Ryan Garcia did not duck Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a coincidence that Floyd Mayweather was hanging out with Ryan. You know what I mean? Putting all types of things in his ear and convince him to go another direction so Floyd could profit off of it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Ryan Garcia changes his mind, ducks Devin Haney, and is now pursuing the Rolly Romero fight. Floyd Mayweather successfully undermines Devin Haney So fight Rolly Romero. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV, man. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.